Ollie G gumdrops. Bob, you look downright terrible. Is there something pestering your bowels? I bet you got gas, Bob. That reminds me, somebody put their fishing bait in the office kitchen, and it's wrapped in rice and turnip greens. Don't think they'll be catching any fish with that.
I do say. Larry, would you mind? Perhaps. Well, can I ask you a personal question?
Why, sure, buddy. You can ask me anything. I always have time for the boss man's cousin.
You aren't busy?
Golly gosh, no. The only thing keeping me busy is that super-duper yum-yum bar that got snagged in a snack machine. I've already spent $17 trying to get that sweet morsel of deliciousness.
Well, it's like this, Larry. Do you ever get that not-so-fresh feeling?
Are you kidding? At least once a week. Why, I was just telling my wife Mildred. You know Mildred, my wife, don't you, Bob? Well, I was just telling her the other night about how I just don't feel all fresh like I used to. And you know what she said, Bob? You know what Mildred said to me, Bob? She said, this is what she said, Bob. I get that not-so-fresh feeling too.
Really?
Why, sure. And do you want to know what she did next? You'll never guess what Mildred did next, Bob. She's a real spitfire, that Mildred. You wouldn't guess it from looking at her, but as sure as rain, she's a real spitfire. Guess what Mildred did next, Bob?
Well, I don't know.
Come on, Bob. Guess. I'll tell you what she did. She done gone and pulled out the deluxe special supersonic taser gun that she keeps in her purse. You know the one I'm talking about, Bob. The fancy taser gun I got Mildred for Christmas. It's pink with. Anyway, she whipped that fancy taser gun out and zapped me right in the middle of my dag-burned forehead.
She... what?
Yep. She sure enough did, Bob. She whipped that taser gun out like a dag-burned professional and zapped me full of high-voltage power right square between the eyes. It was just like watching fireworks at the 4th of July, Bob, except the fireworks was shot by my wife, Mildred, directly into my face. Yeah, boy. She's a real spitfire, that Mildred is. Do you like fireworks, Bob?
Good heavens. That's horrible.
What? That's not horrible, Bob. That's what you call a sweet and caring devoted wife right there. Yes, sirree, Bob. L-O-V-E, that's what it is, Bob. It's called love. Deep, passionate love. I tell you what, Bob, that zap to the forehead brought back my freshness. Sweet freshness I ain't felt in years. Mildred done revigorated me, Bob. Revigorated my freshness.